Hello and welcome back to the channel. Before I begin, I want to say thank you to all the subscribers. Thank you for the new subscribers. Welcome to the channel. And thank you for hitting those likes and those hype buttons. I really appreciate it. It does a lot for the channel. And it's an inexpensive way to show your support. Thank you, and I appreciate you very much. Thank you for those of you who are still praying for my grandson. Thank you very much. Okay, so I know what a lot of my subscribers are going to say, that it's a bad look, me answering people like this. Nevertheless, I just want to touch on something really quick. Now, I had predicted a while back about Bam Bam. I said Bam Bam has trouble keeping my name out of his mouth. He can't help himself. And his request to me was that I keep his name out of my mouth, and he would do the same respectfully. So as you know, you haven't heard me say anything about Bam Bam or make comments or anything towards him. Well, he decided to plaster my face on one of his thumbnails, surrounded by a bunch of guys from SNY, you know. And I don't know what his intentions were about that. Never been there, don't know nothing about that except for what I've heard, what I've read. That's about it, you know. He's always talking about good standings. I'm in good standings, and his good standing is his force field and all that crazy stuff, you know. I can't knock him for his beliefs and his way of thinking, you know. I'm not sure if he's being serious or if it's a channel for laughs. You know, it's hard to tell. There's a lot of comic book stuff happening in there, you know. Anyways, I never really followed Bam Bam. You know, if I seen a thumbnail that would catch my eye, or if my name was associated to the video, of course I'd watch it, right? So I ran across this video yesterday, and I was like, I knew he wouldn't last. I knew he couldn't do it. You know, it takes a certain kind of person to keep your palabra, you know what I mean? Not everybody's word is solid, you know? Anyways, just real quick, he had mentioned that I was getting roasted by Dubs. And anybody who gets roasted by Dubs, like he's the worst person you could get roasted by, you know. But I think he forgot that I think Dubs was the first guy on YouTube that roasted him. The first one that said things about him. I'm not going to repeat them. But I'm going to repeat a few things that I've seen recently in various people's content. You know, few choice things that they decided to kind of put like a nickname. You know, they got King Koopa, Frog Face, Uncle Fester, all things that I have nothing to do with. That's being roasted by people on YouTube. All right. Now, I know a lot of people don't like me, and that's their prerogative. I don't like a lot of people. You know what I mean? That's just the way it goes. Okay. Now, he mentions a few times, yeah, I don't want to go in on my elders, this, that, and the other, but yet he still speaks, you know. He had some baboso on as a guest that was talking all kinds of masa. And when I asked questions about who he was and stuff, he skipped over my questions. You know, he's been real selective about what he showed on his screen, you know. But to each his own, you know. Everybody has their own way of doing their lives, you know, answering questions, so on and so forth. It really didn't bother me, and it doesn't bother me that Dubs did a video. This ain't the first video Dubs has done on me, or comments that he's made about me. But all's fair in love and war, man. I said my share about what I thought about Dubs, you know. But I've never said anything about Bam Bam except the truth. Okay? Backed up by videos by The Spot and him making comments to Bobby Yai and and the spot regarding his heritage. I wasn't capping, I wasn't lying, it was the truth. And like the Tyrone from the spot said, you ain't one of us, no matter what, all that you said, uh, that don't qualify you for nothing, brother. You're a cool dude, but chale, you know, you're not like us. It's the truth, So I wasn't capping on what you are. The only thing I forgot that you weren't Mexican. I forgot that you weren't raza, and that was my bad. Okay, because I was expecting too much out of you. You said that you were talking to them guys trying to back me up. I don't need no backup from nobody. Maybe you've seen all these other content creators that were backing me up, so that was your way of doing it. I don't know. But I thought, in my opinion, I thought it was a bad look. Just like you think a lot of things that I do is a bad look. Nevertheless, you broke your word. That don't work no more. That's out the window. And I'm not sure what good standing means to you. You said, "Oh, well, good standing. This is what good standing means to me." And completing the mission is coming out, taking care of your family, doing this, that, and the other. But I don't think that's how you use it on your content. You're talking about you're in good standings and you didn't PC up this, that, and the other. You got mad at I'm not sure who it was about saying something about you being from a tiger crew, this, that, and the other. I never mentioned it. I don't care where you were from, or how much time you did, or whether or not you put in work or not. All of that's unimportant now. You're a grown ass man, and so am I. Other things matter, and I think one thing that matters a lot is a man's palabra. You know what I mean? Yeah, if you feel some sort of way, you feel a desperate need to mention me or say something, go ahead, man. Go ahead. Uh, you know, Coming from you doesn't really mean too much to me. It means very little to me. And as far as Slugs goes, uh, I feel bad for that dude. That dude, regardless of anything, man, pobrecito, he's a dumbass. He really is. You know, I never followed him all along. Sometimes he makes a good point, but all in between, man, he's trying to be this professor, this teacher. He got kicked out of the country. He can't. He's not even allowed over here. And most of the things I talk about is about over here. Things that are happening here. And if he gets mad because I call him a PC, you know, that's messed up because I'm just saying the truth. Dude locked it up, and it is what it is. If he gets mad because I call him a paisa, que gacho, you know. Uh, the people in Mexico take that different, but paisano's okay, but paisa no. Okay, man, miss me with all that. We've been using paisa for years and years, So I don't know. I really don't understand what you're talking about, Slugs. But regardless, he has his opinions. He likes to read a thumbnail and I'm gonna get some content on Lucky on this, and he runs with it without seeing the video, without doing the research, without knowing what he's talking about. Because all of that, I've done videos responding to the people that had said what they said about the video I did on Thumps, and obviously Slugs didn't know what he was talking about. Seen the thumbnail that I was putting false narrative, and he ran with it. He's another one that has a hard on for me. But if I could get everybody to stop swinging on my nuts, I could go do what I got to do. Okay, so that being said, I'm gonna probably be off of YouTube for a while. So I got some things to do. There's no other reason for it, and it is what it is, But as far as this bullshit goes, you know, uh, I guess you just can't help yourself, Bam Bam. You know, you know your ego and your pride is more important than your word. You know, but dale gas. You know, do your thing. You know, and if you want to be a troll and you want your channel to be about trolling people and crashing out, it's your channel, man. You could be anything you want to be. It's like a big comic book, you know. You could write your own story. Anyways, this is my video for today. Um, yeah, I just want to touch on that because of everything that was said on that video. That's what really struck me. That the dude really didn't keep his word, you know, and he knows what that means. You know, if he's from the old school, like he says, he was brought up over here. He knows the get down. He knows what that means to say something like that publicly, and then not be able to keep his word about it. You know, uh, this is man to man stuff. You know. Anyways, yeah, that's my video for today, people. Take care. Stay free, people. Be careful of the decisions you make, and let's stay out from behind them prison walls and behind them jail bars. Let's be here for our families, our loved ones. God bless you. God bless your families. I hope to see you on the next one. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, we're still trying to reach that 10,000 subscriber goal. All you have to do is hit the subscribe button down below. A little notification bell is going to pop up. Hit that notification bell, set it on all, so you'll be notified whenever a video comes out. Thank you for watching, everybody. God bless you.